is Asinine Radio. This is the weekly music podcast where every week we get into a different band, different artist, and we listen to all of their records, and we give our biggest banger, biggest stinker from each of them, and we rank them from worst to best. We also get into our 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge, which I did. I did my homework on this one. I don't know. Did you do this?
I did not.
You did not. Okay, that's fine.
You probably just used producer Mike Elizondo, though, is what you probably did.
Didn't do that. But so, yeah, we're going to do the 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. And then at the very end of the episode, we're going to get into our top 10 Turnstile songs, because Turnstile is the band we are doing this week. So we are going to do that, top 10 songs, rank their records from worst to best, 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge. And I don't know. I'm not going to get to the whole intro. Fuck it, who cares? Follow us out on all the social media and all the fucking websites, you know, all that bullshit. So let's get into the 6 degrees of Tom DeLonge, since you did not do that. It's where we connect the band of the week to our boy Tom DeLonge in Blink, Angels and Airwaves. So we start with Turnstile, obviously. Brian McTernan produced their first record, Nonstop Feeling. Brian McTernan also produced 2 Thrice records, The Illusion of Safety and The Artist in the Ambulance. Eddie Breckenridge, or Ed Breckenridge, the bass player for Thrice, was also in Angels and Airwaves for about a year and a half, 2 years. Tom DeLonge was also in Angels and Airwaves. There you go. Easy connection. Easy peasy.
Mike Elizondo produced a bunch of Avenged Sevenfold stuffs.
That's too easy.
Brooks was in Avenged Sevenfold. Haley Williams was featured on...
She's in Paramore. Elon Rubin was in Paramore briefly.
I was going to go directly, because I don't know if she was on In Defense of the Genre or if it was a different one. But Say Anything, she's featured on one of them. And then she definitely wasn't Hebrews. It might have been Defense of the Genre. But then, yeah, Tom was there too.
There you go. We did it. 6 degrees with Tom DeLonge. It's easy.
I did try and do it with the guys from Turnstile, but like there's just like they really haven't done anything outside of just the small pocket of other DC hardcore bands.
Angel Dust, Trapped Under Ice.
Trapped Under Ice.
Well, there was another one I can't remember. Diamond Eyes.
Oh, Diamond Youth.
Diamond Youth. Yeah. Diamond Eyes is a Deftones record.
Diamond Youth Are Forever.
There you go.
Shitty Deftones record.
Well, settle down.
That might be their worst. Record. Actually, that might be the worst record.
Their second best record, but okay.
What's their best record again?
Self-titled, 2004. 2003. Self-titled, best record. White Pony's overrated.
They have no best record. Deftones is so bad, dude. It's so fucking bad.
Somebody said that. Fuck. What did they say? They said that Sleep Tokens is like bad Deftones. That's what somebody said.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
Sleep Token is bad Deftones.
I like that. Good for them. I'm going to start saying that. there's actually a group of... It's funny, too, because there's a group of guys, there's like 3 or 4 of them that come into my store probably every week. They buy stuff here and there, but they're just really cool. I like talking to them, but they love fucking Deftones, and they hate Sleep Token. They think the same thing about Sleep Token, just they're popular for no fucking reason.
Yeah, I don't get it.
When Deftones did they did a run of shows like last year or a festival show, and they went to like 3 of them. Nice. And they know how I feel about Deftones, and they're always, oh yeah, dude, like I picked this up, and I know what you're gonna say, but like this is my favorite, and it's like, okay, man, that's cool. That's cool. As if like my opinion means anything to anybody, right? Like it's absolutely worthless.
Oh, it's so good.
Good for them.
All right, so let's get into the rankings. So we're gonna do 9 records and EPs. So 4 full-length records, 5 EPs, 9 altogether. Biggest banger, stinker from each of them. So what do you got for number 9? Go.
Share of You. Their 4th EP. 2020. This is a collab they did with Mall Grab, Australian techno shit.
Mall Grab? Is it Mall Grab or Mall Grab?
Mall Grab.
Oh, okay.
Like don't grab the malls because they're too big to grab. Essentially just giving...
Male. That would make more sense, but...
It would make more sense if it was male, but it's not. So this doesn't really mean anything. Essentially giving some time and space songs the techno treatment as a precursor to Glow On. Like, this is cool. Like reimagining these songs and kind of showing us what we're going to get into with Glow On. I like that idea. This is easily like their worst. This one this is easily their worst. Generator. Easily the worst. Generator, that was my banger, I guess. This song is fucking amazing, and it's on time and space, and it's here. It's fun to hear it this way because it's really, really different, and it's still pretty cool. The Real Thing, That was the worst song. The screaming just does not translate to like this style.
Yeah.
It did not sound good at all.
Yeah, you're right. Share of You is also my least favorite. Their fourth EP from 2020 with Mall Grab, as you say. But I still think it's Male Grab. I think it sounds better anyway. So, and I know better than these guys anyway. So what are you going to do? Yeah, these are reimagined, 3 reimagined Turnstile songs done in like a techno dubstep in parts as well. They're just they're honestly, it's just remixes. I don't care. I would never go back to this. Really wouldn't. Even if it's like a kind of like a hint of what you're kind of going to get on Glow On, I still don't care. I'm never going to go back to it. Banger. Yes, I Need My Generator. Whatever. It's fine. Stinker. I Want to Be Blind. Whatever. I don't care about either song or any of the 3 songs. So, yeah, there you go. Share of You. My number 9. What do you got for number 8?
From here on out, these are things I would get on the vinyl.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I have a lot of negative things to say about the new record and a lot of this stuff, but like from here on out, I would listen to every single fucking thing again on the vinyls. New Heart Designs, their 5th EP, 2023. This is the collab of Glow On Stuff with Bad Bad Not Good. And it's fucking solid. It is just really like Bad Bad Not Good. I heard them because they did that record with Ghostface, and that thing fucking slaps, as the kids say. It's fucking amazing. So they do really, really cool shit. And like Alien Love Call, they're reimagining this song to make it like this weird fucking new age Turnstile classic. Like, what the fuck are you even doing? And the solo here is absolutely like Chuck Mangione style. It's weird. Like it's bizarre. It's bonkers. It's rad. The worst was Underwater Boy. There's like 3 songs. I had to pick something. I don't know.
I know.
But this was fucking so good, dude. I like this a lot.
All right. Yeah, my number 8 is also New Heart Designs. And I agree with you. At this point, I get everything on vinyl. And honestly, most of these I do have on vinyl already. But yeah, New Heart Designs. This is cool, man. This is, yeah, like you said, Bad Bad Not Good, with a collaboration with them or their take on the songs, I guess you could say. Just really cool renditions of them. Very kind of, there's a lot of, like, kind of, I guess they're like a jazzy kind of group from, I think, Canada, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of like jazz elements to these songs, a lot of atmospheric stuff, a lot of lo-fi. I'm like really into lo-fi the last couple years. So yeah, a lot of lo-fi, but very, very groove based. I like it. I think it sounds fucking great. I think if they like reimagined the entire Glow On record, that would be so sick.
Yeah, I would like that.
No, this is really good. I was hesitant. I didn't even think we were gonna rank this EP or the Share of You one, because these are really just, in the end, they're more just remixes. But yeah, New Heart Designs. This is sick. This is really good. Banger. Alien Love Call. Love the lo-fi kind of feel on this one. If I had to pick a stinker, it's Mystery. It's just a very atmospheric rendition of the song. I don't want to say it's boring, but it's just like it would be a great opener for a full-length record, but otherwise it doesn't fit on a 3-song EP. Still cool, but whatever. So New Heart Designs, my number 8. What do you got for number 7?
Oh man, some of these were tough. I even changed some of the rankings today because I don't know.
Because you can.
The EPs were the toughest ones because like they don't like, they're good, but they're such a small. So Pressure to Succeed, their first EP is my 7. It's just such a small like glimpse into what Turnstile actually is and what they want to be. And like this is just typical hardcore punk. Like it's fucking like great through and through. A couple standout parts that make them, I don't know, stand a little bit more, but like there's not much here other than just good hardcore punk. The Dream was my banger, dude, perfect punk song. Also kind of like preachy, like punk preachy, kind of like the way Brendan will do on later records, but not in this way, because he kind of like churches it up and does a lot more of like the kind of like hip hop groove when he does the preachy thing. And then the worst song, Pressure to Succeed. I don't know, dude. There's no. That was just the most straightforward of all their punk songs in this little EP, I guess.
Okay, all right. So my number 7. From here on out, I have everything on vinyl except for one thing, which I'll get into. So number 7 for me is Step to Rhythm. This is their second EP from 2013. I still think this is a fantastic EP record. I think everything from here on out is just fucking phenomenal. Maybe not all 3 out of 3s, but fucking phenomenal. This is a pretty straightforward hardcore record. There's some like sludge kind of styles thrown into this one as well. It's fucking solid. It's great. But once again, it's like 5 or 6 songs, which are all really good hardcore kind of sludge songs. So I don't really have too much to say about it because it's fucking great. It's just fucking great. Banger, Canned Heat. Canned Heat. Wait, Canned Heat's the band.
Canned Heat is a band.
Yeah. Is it Canned Hit, the song? I can't even remember right now. But it's 58 seconds. It's a 58-second hardcore song. Fucking punch in the face. I love it. Stinker, if I had to choose one, it'd be the song 7. It's the opener. It's instrumental. There's nothing wrong with it, but is there really a need for it? Nah. So Step to Rhythm, my number 7. What do you got for number 6?
Is what you want. Step to Rhythm.
Oh, yeah.
The second EP. Dude, there's only a few minor differences between this and their first EP. There's not, like, they're pretty fucking similar. The biggest difference for me was, like, the singing. He started to kind of do that Blue by You kind of style over the fast punk stuff, like in Keep It Moving, like the title, or not the title track, but the song Keep It Moving. He does that like the way he started singing Blue by You, like that's like they
isn't it Franz who sings the Blue by You, or is it Brendan?
No.
Is it Brendan?
I think Franz only has like 3 songs that he sings. I wish we had more Franz because
I like Franz's voice. I like his vocals, yeah,
because it's so gritty compared to Brendan. It's so bad compared to like Brendan's like perfect voice, right?
But is it perfect? I don't know.
I mean, it's like just because it's modulated and pitch corrected to oblivion on record, it is perfect, yes. But as we'll get into with the record of the week, no, it is not perfect. Better Way's my biggest banger on Step to Rhythm. A couple things they do in this song that really foreshadow like what they'll do on Nonstop Feeling and Beyond, like the way he sings that long, like drawn out yell thing, like like he just loves to yell that kind of shit. Some of the heavier non-conventional punk instrumentals are what they'll do, especially on like Time and Space when they really get into like the chug stuff. Snaked, that was my least favorite. Just an instrumental. I don't know. It was a good song, but that's it.
You had to pick a stinker, a banger.
Got to pick a stinker.
You got to rank these somewhere. That's the thing too. It's like, once again, I love all of this shit. Outside of the one EP, I absolutely love all of this, and you just have to put them somewhere. Like at this point, I mean, we're just splitting hairs. I mean,
got to put them somewhere,
and it could. Most of these can change significantly week by week. But my number 6 is Never Enough, the new record that came out a few weeks ago. So. The album of the week.
And you put Pressure to Succeed above Never Enough. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why when I get to it. But yeah, Never Enough. I still love this record, and we're gonna break it down. So we're not gonna talk about it too much on the rankings episode because we do break it down on the main episode. Still a fucking phenomenal record. But yeah, Never Enough is at this point in time. It's only been a few weeks since it's been out, but at this point in time, it's my number 6 in the rankings. 4th record. What do you got for number 5?
Never Enough, the newest one.
There you go. That's easy enough. So my number 5, Time and Space, second record from 2018.
That's crazy.
I do love this record.
You say crazy things already.
I do love this record. But in the end, it's kind of an extension of Nonstop Feeling, not in a bad way, but it's more in that, but a little bit heavier, a little bit chuggier, like you said a few minutes ago. It's a little bit chuggier, but it's not really doing that many. It's not really that different from Nonstop Feeling outside of the production, really. The production is the biggest difference between Nonstop Feeling and Time and Space. It may be because they were signed to Roadrunner at this point. Maybe because it's the first album with their new guitar player, Pat McCrory. It could be so many things. A lot less of the Faith No More sound that was on the first record as well. But it's a very straightforward song or album. I think it clocks in at like 25 minutes or 26 minutes or something like that. It's a very, very short record. But it's also like beat for beat, similar to Nonstop Feeling than that. Like, you know, you have your Nonstop Feeling has like Out of Rage, which is like this kind of just, it's kind of like a crazy fucking heavy rage, like kind of Rage Against the Machine song. They do the same thing on this record. There's a Blue by You kind of, I forgot, I think Moon is on this record, right? Yeah, Moon is like Blue by You from Nonstop Feeling. Like, it's a very kind of like, let's just recreate our first record because we got a lot of recognition for it. So that's kind of what they did here, but on a major label. So it's a little, the production's a little bit more slick, but it's still fucking heavy. It's still fucking great. They sound fucking pissed off about everything. It's a killer fucking record. I really have nothing negative to say about it. I know I said a bunch of negative things, but this is, once again, I'm just.
I think it's crazy that you put this so low, saying that it's just an extension of Nonstop, when like literally, Pressure to Succeed is one-dimensional hardcore punk, which I know like you're gonna pretend to like so much, but like, dude, there's like not much there. But okay,
but also with Time and Space, there's not a lot here either. You know what I mean?
I'll get there, and when I do get there, you'll.
But
I
still love it.
Wow, I've never heard this record, so I'll let you borrow it on the vinyls if you want. I can probably order it a distributor.
Do you have it on vinyl? You used to have it, but then you got rid of it. I remember you got rid of it.
No, I got rid of it.
Rid of it twice?
No, just once. Yeah.
But I have this on vinyl. I have Time and Space on vinyl.
But you probably never listened to it then, so that's
I didn't listen to it this week.
Apparently not. Because
banger Generator. Generator is my banger. Solid, heavy, hardcore song with really good, clean vocals, especially in those bursts. Great guitar solo, short, sweet, absolutely perfect guitar solo. You could not have asked for a better solo in a song like this. Stinker, if I had to choose one, Disco. It's an interlude, like elevator music, but
music.
Still love it. So Time and Space, my number 5. Still love this record.
That's a thing, dude.
So, what do you got for number 4?
I wouldn't put an EP above any of their big 3. I think that's just crazy. That's insanity. Move Through Me, their third EP. I think this is their best EP. I think it's their best, like, by far. This opens up incredibly fast and hard, like their first record, but wilder. Like they had something to prove on this EP, right? Like their first 2 were very traditional hardcore punk, and then Nonstop Feeling dropped, and then people were like, "Oh, that song Blue by You," and some other parts that's too much singing. And say, "Okay, well, listen to this," and it's fucking like Come Back for More. That's my banger. That is an incredible opener, a perfect punk opener. It is insanity. Fuck Me Blind is my weakest song. You okay?
Okay. I mean, okay.
It's a cover, bro. It's a fucking cover.
It doesn't matter.
It's a cover.
It's still fucking killer.
And it's not even a cover by like a band that's from like 30 years. It's a cover from a band that released that song like 2 years ago, 2 years prior.
So?
And it's fine. Like it's not fine. It's really, really good. But so like the band that they're covering is the band's called Give, the DC hardcore. And it has a girl from this band called she calls herself Pedal, I guess. But that guitar part, man, I like it. It's very Gizzard sounding, and it's a cool song. But I think Move Through Me is fucking incredible. And just to pick one weak song is just, I picked that because it's a cover. That is it.
Okay.
I know it's your favorite Turnstile song, but
it's my favorite. Yeah. God, you're saying a lot of dumb shit. But who
are you trying to impress? Putting fucking their first like EP is better. Like, get out of here.
Number 4 for me, Pressure to Succeed, first EP from 2011. This record, it's just straight fucking hardcore music. A lot of Fugazi thrown in here as well. They really do balance the kind of mid-tempo Fugazi with the hardcore, with the straightforward hardcore stuff. I dig it. I think this EP is a ton of fun. I have this on vinyl as well. I have the 7-inch of this. I think there's literally nothing wrong with this. This is really, really solid hardcore. They weren't trying to do anything. They weren't trying to do anything different. But what they were doing was so fucking solid and so good, and that's fine. It's fine to have a record that's straightforward and good and doesn't try to break barriers. Skip, you know, you just don't. You don't need that.
Here we go.
You don't need that all the time. You could just have a good, straightforward record and have it be an absolute fucking banger. So there you go, Skip. Banger is New Rules. This is a fucking very Fugazi sounding song. I guess I'm getting more into Fugazi over the last like month or two. I always liked him, but I guess I'm liking him more now. Fucking really, really rad bass line on that one on New Rules. Stinker, The Dream. I have no good reason for putting this as a stinker, honestly. I don't. I think it's a fucking killer song, but I have to pick a stinker, so I picked that one. So.
Probably because of the punk preachiness.
Nah, that doesn't really bother me as much as it bothers you. Pressure to
actually,
so yeah.
Well, hold on there, dude, because that actually was my banger of a song. Because I like the punk preachy a lot.
You hate preachy music,
but punk preachy I like.
No, you don't.
Okay, well, I just listed as my banger, but I guess I was incorrect.
You're inconsistent. So number 4, Pressure to Succeed. Their first EP is my number 4. So what do you got for number 3? Go.
Time and Space. Here's the most appropriate place for Time and Space, not like fucking 15 or wherever the hell you put it. That's crazy. They've taken the hardcore punk from the first record and added a ton more metal to it. This is heavy. This is chuggy. Sometimes it does get a little bit too close to being like alt metal, but like the boring version of alt metal, which is most of alternative metal. But overall, they keep true to like their sound. There's a lot of fucking Chili Peppers in the way Brendan sings. There's a lot of Rage in the way they play those like main riffs, those main chugs. I like them exploring because eventually we'll get Glow On. Songs like Can't Get Away play around with like their normal structure and sounds that are very reminiscent to Glow On. Like this is like their experimental record before they make like their true experimental record. There's nothing really offensive about this record, but like as far as the big 3, like this is where it belongs. It doesn't have its own super unique personality, but like it brings the fucking heat anytime.
It really does.
Anytime you get a part that's like slow or out of place, or you think like, oh, that's kind of a weird song. The next track is like a fucking hardcore punk song. It's like, nah, don't forget who we are. Go, and then you're fucked. And like it's wild. This album is absolutely wild. Generator, this song rips, dude. It's so good. Just like classic hardcore Turnstile. Like there's nothing bad about this. Those little like uh-huhs in the chorus, dude, so fucking good. So good. I love saying it. I say it just like that too.
I know.
I try to be as obnoxious as possible with it too. And we'll talk about the new record later on, like the Davey Havoc. Like kind of like that thing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
the O's. Oh.
The weakest song for me was Bomb. This is just like a 30-second interlude. It's fucking weird. I feel it's easy to pick those because I think you picked the other interlude too. That was short and weird. Dude, Time and Space rips.
Oh, it does. Totally. I got it. We both have it on vinyl, so there we go. We wouldn't have it on vinyl if it wasn't good.
What do you have as your number fucking 3, bro?
So my number 3 is Move Through Me.
Oh, Move Through Me.
From 2016.
Good.
The 30 EP from 2016.
Say something. Right?
Now, I put this higher than Time and Space because, it's a lot like Nonstop Feeling. It has a lot of the big, simplistic, big Turnstile mid-tempo riffs. It has all of that. I dig it, but it's all very concise into like this 4 song EP right here. I dig it a lot. I think it's fucking great. Fuck Me Blind. Yeah, whatever. It's a cover, but it's still a great fucking song. Lyrics are fucking dumb. Lyrics are dumb. But goddamn, the song is so good. But yeah, in the end, this is also an extension of Nonstop Feeling, but it's a much more concise version of it rather than Time and Space, which has a lot of Nonstop Feeling elements to it. But in the end, it doesn't. I don't even know. Like I said, these rankings can move around so fucking much. And even after like you were just talking about Time and Space, I'd probably want to bump that up higher because it's just you start talking with somebody else about it and you're like, well, yeah, that's actually pretty fucking good too.
It's so
probably going to be higher. But no, Move Through Me EP. This is great. I don't have this on vinyl. I don't have the 7-inch because it's fucking expensive. It's like $50, $60.
It's way too expensive, and it's only because of like Turnstile's new fame and good for them. But that's annoying as fuck. Fuck you, Discogs.
Very, very, very stupid. So yeah, it's way too expensive. We'll not be getting that until it drops. I'd get it for like $20. Get it for that's reasonable.
That's an easy $20
easy $20. But $50, $60, no fucking way. That's just silly boy talk. So Stinker, Move Through Me, literally nothing wrong with it, but I have to choose one. So,
okay.
I got nothing bad to say about it. It's fucking great. So what do you got for number 2?
Nonstop Feeling is my number 2. There's so much to say, and I'm really excited to get into my number 1 just because like it's still blows me away. But Nonstop Feeling also blows me away in a different sense because there are parts of Glow on Nonstop Feeling, like Blue Bayou, right? Yeah. It's a fucking minute and a half, and it comes in between like some pretty heavy ass songs. And he's like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are you doing this? And then you forget about it. And they come up a little bit more in time and space, but then like Glow On is all like Blue Bayou with a little bit of Nonstop Feeling in it. But like the way this opens up with Gravity, and like we're never allowed to rest. Right? We're never allowed to rest for any longer than about a minute and a half. And even Blue Bayou is fucking still a fast fucking song. It's still heavy. Mm-hmm. And like Nonstop Feeling it's fun. It's the most fun thing they've ever done. It's the most fun thing that you can listen to and think like, wow, I think I'm having as much fun as you guys did recording this. I'm having a good time because everyone just sounds like they're having an absolute blast. When they played those specific songs from Nonstop Feeling, like live on this new tour or tours before this, like these are their favorite songs to play. It's from this record because they get so excited. Their eyes light up. They get really like intimate with each other on stage, right? They're like dancing with each other, acting all goofy. And it's just like, you can tell like Nonstop Feeling is like their favorite record. Like the thing that they are most proud of, not because it's going to like change the scope of hardcore punk, but it's like, these are kids who achieved their dream on their first record. You know what I mean? Like they achieved like fucking goddamn near S tier status. Like Nonstop Feeling is A tier hardcore punk. Fucking wild. But yeah, my banger is Gravity. Like, dude, this may be
just the gravity.
I don't know, man. This might be their best. This is my favorite song. This might be like their best song. Like that intro is so fucking crazy. It is so wild, and I don't understand like why they don't like. This should be their opener for every concert they ever do.
It's very that opener. Just the yelling at the beginning is a straight up throwback or shout out to Gorilla Biscuits. That's a Gorilla Biscuits shout out. 100%. It makes sense. I mean, New York hardcore, Baltimore. I mean, Baltimore and New York are very, very, very close.
Well, DC and Baltimore are an hour away. So we'll talk a lot about like Bad Brains and like the influence HR had on this band, and then also like Fugazi. Like DC and Baltimore are an hour drive tops.
But Gorilla Biscuits were New York, right?
Yeah,
New York hardcore. But even in New York is just it's not that much farther north than where Baltimore is.
So, but like I mean, it's not,
and they're all kind of like,
but it is. So like you got like Baltimore, you got DC, Baltimore, and then Jersey, and then New York, right?
Yeah.
And so like when we talk about like the DC scene, that essentially is also the Baltimore scene, and kind of vice versa.
True.
Like, it's an hour away, but
in the end,
the same scene.
In the end, it's all like within a maybe 3 hour distance between DC, Washington DC, and New York City. It's really maybe 3 hours if you're, it's nothing.
And even into Boston. I mean, a lot of Boston hardcore is very similar to like the straight edge mindset, like Blood for Blood. Oh, mindset. You send them. Yeah. So I don't know, like the whole East Coast hardcore thing, which is only like this much, or California is like this much, and it's pretty wild. But like for such a, we'll get into that later on. But yeah, Nonstop Feeling is my number 2.
There you go. My number 2 is Glow On. Third record from 2021. This could easily be my number 1, honestly. Glow On is such a unique record. There's literally nothing that sounds like Glow On. It has a shit ton of the hardcore elements of their sound mixed with some metal stuff, mixed with a lot of dream pop. Dream pop is, I guess it's kind of a newer genre, with a lot of synth, a lot of ethereal kind of soundscapes, and a lot of vocal effects and all that kind of stuff. And the way that they infuse the dream pop with the hardcore, with the metal, and dude, it's truly incredible. It's something I think that's unique. Maybe there's another band that did it just before them, but the way that Turnstile did it on this record, I don't care. I think this is the best thing I've ever heard from this genre. I'm not a purist by any means, neither are you. But yeah, Glow On is truly, truly something special. This is also the last record to feature guitarist Brady Ebert. He had been in the band since the formation of the band. He was fired a year after the record came out. literally like almost to the day. He was fired from the band. Apparently, the drummer Daniel, he filed like a peace order against him. What the fuck is a peace order?
It seems like an East Coast restraining order. That's what it
is.
Seems
That what
like.
it is? Okay,
that's what it looked like. He even posted like the actual court document thing that he had. Like, that looks like a restraining order. So maybe it's an East Coast version of that.
Okay, so yeah, a restraining order, or the drummer filed a restraining order against the guitar player. He was fired from the band, and but then I guess like they couldn't find enough evidence or something like that something was happening, so it was dropped.
Yeah,
the order was dropped. So whatever. But anyway, yeah. So this is the last one with Brady Ebert, and honestly, we'll get into it on the main episode, but I think Brady was a pretty important element to this band.
Hugely important.
Not saying Never Enough is bad by any means, but clearly there's something missing. And no disrespect towards the new guitar player, Meg. She seems really cool. She's probably a killer guitar player, but yeah. I don't know.
Did you listen to her other band, Big Cheese, the UK hardcore band?
I wanted to, but I didn't get a chance.
Pretty fucking cool, man.
Is it? Okay.
It's not the kind of hardcore like you would think of. It's not like Bad Brains. It's more like thrash. It's more like thrash metal hardcore. It's pretty fucking dope.
She was in that band and like another band called like Chubby something or something Chubby.
I didn't listen to the other one.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to either of them, but yeah, she's very, very new to the band. But anyway, Glow On. There's in the end, there's like nothing that sounds like this record, and once again, I could really probably interchange this between my number 1 and 2. Banger, Wild World, fucking insane song, wild song. Stinker, No Surprise. I still love it. It's an interlude though, synth soundscape kind of thing. Franz, I believe Franz sings on this one. It's
Franz.
only 45 seconds. Still killer. But yeah, Wild World. It's just a wild world. It's just a wild world. God, it's so... The way he sings is so dumb. It's so dumb. But there you go. So there you go.
There you go. Good.
So what do you got for number 1? Get into it. Get into
Glow On, baby. Glow On. I mean, this is it. This is something totally different than what is being pushed in like the mainstream rock realm. These guys are hardcore punkers to their core, and this record still retains so much of that ethos, but also pushes the boundaries of what it even means to be fucking hardcore. And like, yeah, like you said, purists are probably going to say how cheesy this is and like it's fucking stupid, and these guys don't know shit about hardcore. Like, fuck off, man. It's easier to churn out 10 hardcore records that sound the fucking same record after record than it is to push yourself or even like be comfortable doing something different like this. This is a landmark record for the genre and nothing to be scoffed at. Landmark record in the genre of hardcore punk. This is incredibly important that people will be talking about for 10 years from now, 20 years from now, saying, remember when that Glow On record dropped and like everybody listened to hardcore? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with having a gateway record, right? Fuck off. And like the punk community has long been criticized for being so fucking gatekeepy. Just so gatekeepy. And like this is the record that like really it's going to inspire people for decades. And in an era of music when like live music and kids joining bands and creating bands is damn near dead. This is something else. Like, it's fucking cool at my record store when people come in and they buy Led Zeppelin and Turnstile, or when some girl comes in, she buys Taylor Swift and Turnstile, or when some dude comes in and buys fucking Miles Davis and Turnstile. Like, fuck off. God damn, this record is so good, dude. And like, I really didn't want to put it here as my number 1 just because like it's always my number 1, like whatever. So I really tried to put Nonstop Feeling, but then after listening to Glow On again, I was like, no, dude, I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it. And I know, like, I love this song probably more than I should, but my banger's Underwater Boy. Because
Underwater.
Like, it's so stupid.
It is really stupid.
This really is like a perfect transition song for them. Like, at its core, it's a hardcore song, but something entirely different. It's got an incredible groove that's not too funky, but shows like these guys still like enjoyed kind of like Prince and the funk and soul stuff, and they can do it in a hardcore sense. And like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, we have electronic drums now, and like he's playing electronic drums on stage. He has a little pad on the left-hand side that he does, and no surprises though. That's my weakest song, but it's not even weak because I love this fucking melody, and I wish this was a fleshed out song. But like the way this one ends, too, because like and it gets into the next song. And says, "My God, dude, what? Like sequentially, this is fucking perfect. This is one of the best things Mike Elizondo's ever like produced. It's unreal.
Yeah, Mike Elizondo, he was a big time producer, like a big time producer.
He co-wrote the real Slim Shady, for God's sakes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, all right. So that's your number one, Glow On. My number one, Nonstop Feeling, their first album from 2016. This one is also another record that is truly unique to themselves, to the hardcore scene, to rock music in general. Nothing really sounds like Nonstop Feeling, both production-wise, songwriting-wise, guitar playing. You know, they're just Turnstile vocally. Turnstile is something just that really stands on their fucking own. Yeah, I know Angel Dust is also kind of like an offshoot band. Trapped Under Ice is also kind of an offshoot band. But there's something about Turnstile that's a little that is just fucking different, man. And with this one, I mean, this one has elements of Rage Against the Machine, Jane's Addiction, especially with the production of it. Like it's a very like late 80s sounding, or maybe early 90s sounding record. In 2016, you're putting out a record that sounds like this? Are you fucking out of your mind? Like this is like putting out a record that sounds like this, sonically is like would be like dead in the water to any sort of like radio station or Spotify algorithm or Apple algorithm or something like that. It just doesn't make any sense to put out a record like this, but it fucking works. It's unique. It's different. Yeah, I mentioned those, Rage, Jane's Addiction, Faith No More a lot too. There's a lot of that on here, but it's still very much Turnstile. It's very much their own. It's truly an incredible record. I mean, God damn it, it's so fucking good. So good. I can't even explain. You just have to listen to it. Even people that don't really like hardcore, like Tammy, girlfriend of the pod, she listens to a lot of music that I love that I know she doesn't like. She's not really big into hardcore. She tolerates it. She likes some of it. But the moment she heard Nonstop Feeling when I played this record for her, she instantly loved it. Like there's something about these songs that just instantly click in your mind, and you know all the words to it, you know all the melodies, all the guitar parts. It's just there's something truly special about Nonstop Feeling. So I think that's another reason why it sits so high. It's not it's not really breaking bound, like tearing down, genres and breaking boundaries, I guess you could say, like Glow On is, but what it does is so incredible and so fucking unforgettable. I think Nonstop Feeling is something special.
Yeah, I agree.
So banger, Out of Rage. This song's not talked about enough. This is a slower jam. This one brews and it builds and builds. And when it hits that big chorus where he's just screaming out of rage, he's literally just screaming out of rage. It's intense, man. It's one of the most intense songs I think that they've ever put out. It's wild. Out of Rage is crazy. That bass line is so killer too.
Like that just kind of rolls along.
Guttural, yeah, and it just rolls along. It's not complicated. It's nothing crazy. It's not like a walking bass line or anything like that. But damn, dude, it's good. Love Out of Rage. Stinker. It's not a stinker, but Love Lasso. Had to pick a stinker. It's not though. It's still amazing. It's like that Western surf kind of thing going. Still love it. It's instrumental, but killer. So Love Lasso. Yeah. There you go. That's my number one.
Good. So stupid to have that right after Addicted.
It makes no sense. So Nonstop Feeling, my number one. So let's get into
good.
Our top 10 Turnstile songs. We're gonna go our number 10 to number 1. Go back. Are we gonna go back and forth? I always forget now. This is a new segment for us.
I forget too. Now we can just go. I'll do mine, you do yours.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. What do you got?
We don't lose track or whatever. Moon is my number 10.
It's good.
Moon. I like Franz. I like when he sings. It's a purposeful, like kind of like weird bad thing. I guess we won't talk about Wild World from Glow On.
Wild World.
That song is
the way he says that.
Yeah, that song is fucking crazy. The Dream from Pressure.
That's a weird one. Why'd you put that one on here?
Because it's so fucking good. And like
it's such an oddball.
This one, and then you fucking said, "Oh, you don't like The Dream," and this is the punk preachy that I like. It's good.
I know, but it's still so off the wall for your top 10. It just makes no sense.
Like when I'm inconsistent. Like yes,
you're annoying. Yes,
just because I like one thing over and over and over again doesn't mean if you do it one more time, I'm still gonna like it. Like no. My consistency is in my inconsistency. Other people like to just kind of do the same thing over and over, and
that's the dumbest thing people say.
Thing. Like, yes, I like hardcore punk, so I'm just gonna like this, like this, like this. I'm not like that. If it's not good, fuck, it's not good. I don't care. I'm not mentioning your names or anything.
Skip or me.
Generator, both of you. These bolts is fucking typical. Fucking I don't know. Generator. I don't care that much to be. I don't care enough to go on for that much longer. I'd rather just talk about this. Generator from Time and Space, Blackout. This is very, very glow on heavy. Blackout, Mystery. Mystery's so fucking good.
Mystery is your number 5. Okay.
And Addicted.
Just a mystery.
Addicted is my number 4. That's from Nonstop Feeling. That's the one that goes into the Western song, and it's like Addicted is fucking crazy, bro. And then Move Through Me, but come back for more from that EP. That's my number 3. And that one, that's one that like crept up this week, and I was like, damn, this song is really fucking good.
It is.
I kept
really
coming
good,
back to it and coming back to it. I was like, god damn, this EP is really fucking good.
It is. And that song too, Come Back for Me. They come back for more. Yeah. They play that song a lot live. Like they even do. Up till this day, like that's a mainstay in their set, which is so fucking rad. It's a great song. Love Come Back for Me.
Yeah, they don't hate any era of their band. They haven't been around that long, but they don't hate like any EP. They don't hate anything that they've ever done.
They're not AFI.
Everything. They're not AFI.
AFI. They're not AFI.
Worst, dude. Yeah. God damn, he's annoying.
I've never known a band that hates their own music as much as AFI does.
And the music that like made you AFI, you hate so much. You're such a whiny bitch.
God, they're so frustrating.
And then Underwater Boy is my number 2.
Underwater.
I fucking love this song so much. It's silly how much I love this song. But then Gravity. Gravity's my number 1.
Gravity.
And that little jump part. I don't know, man. There's not like this song isn't like crazy by any means. It's just I think the whole scope of it, where it was placed on the record, and like if this is your first like thing that you listen to, because we'll get into it on the main episode. Like this was kind of like the first. This was our introduction to Turnstile. Was this record? Because the next record hadn't come out yet, and so like that was it. That was it.
That's true. Just Gravity. All right. So my number 10 here is Blackout from Glow On. Fucking incredible song. Did Blackout make you? I don't think Blackout made yours. No, it did.
Yeah,
it did.
Number 6.
Yeah, Blackout.
Fuck yeah.
You just didn't really talk about it much. That's okay because you hate it. A lot of electronic drums too on this one. So good. So my number 9, Generator from Time and Space. We talked about this one pretty extensively already. Number 8 is Birds from Never Enough. Goddamn, dude.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. You have anything from the new record.
Dude, Birds is so good. It starts off with like straightforward hardcore, just so aggressive and so fast, and then it just drops into that big fucking basic Turnstile riff.
Half of that song is not like anything. It's just kind of fluff.
No, it's not. No, dude,
it's 2.5 minutes long. No, it's half of that song is just okay.
When it drops into that big riff, man, it's so fucking good. But we'll get into that on the main episode too. So number 7 for me is Gravity, the opener from Nonstop Feeling. Like you said, the first thing we heard from this band. Fucking incredible. Number 6, Fuck Me Blind. I don't care, man. I think this song is so
It's a great song. It's a perfect
song. Whatever. It's a cover. I don't give a shit. It's fucking
why are you faulting me for following the rules and I have to choose a worse song? And the only reason I chose that as the worst song is just because it's a cover.
Because you're dumb.
So do you want me to choose something else?
Yeah, choose something that's not Fuck Me Blind.
Fine, I'll choose anything else on that record.
All right, so my number 5, TLC, Turnstile Love Connection. I can't believe this didn't make your top 10. Dude, are you? And then when it stops, and then it's just the guitar of that, and then the bow bow bow, the drums hit, and he yells bow bow bow.
After that,
the electronic drums, yeah. Oh, it's so good. I don't know how this didn't break your top 10. That's fucking insane.
It's a good song.
Oh, it's so stupid that it didn't break it.
This next one that's in your top 10 is fucking stupid.
Dreaming from the new record, Never Enough. Dude, I think the song's fucking incredible. We'll get into it, whatever.
You think Dreaming's better than TLC?
I do. I really like Dreaming a lot.
Yeah. You're dreaming then.
Well, that's what I do.
That's crazy.
Number 3 for me, Phased Out. I mean, from Nonstop Feeling. That riff is so heavy. It's so kind of nasty sounding. Oh, I love it. Love it so much. In the end, though, my top, even much like my records, my top 10, most of these can be interchangeable and moved out. This was a very hard top 10 to make. It was very, very difficult. Number 2 for me, Wild World. Just a wild world. Just a wild world. So dumb. Love it, though, from Glow On. My number 1, Out of Rage.
Out of Rage.
From Nonstop Feeling. Like I mentioned earlier, this is a song is something. There's no song of theirs that sounds like Out of Rage. They tried to do it on one song on Time and Space. I can't remember the name of it right now, but there's one song they tried but didn't even come close to the craziness of Out of Rage. How heavy and fucking the way he screams on it is crazy cool. So anyway, there's my top 10. Turnstile. So
a little
TLC. Pow, pow, pow. So fucking good. Love it. All right. So thank you all for listening. Go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, give us 5 stars. If you're watching on YouTube, smash that subscribe button and get into the main episode. We're going to be breaking down the new record, Never Enough, from Turnstile. Never enough. That's it.
City streets of what we roam.
That's all.